Hello, this is Duck Show Studios. Warning! This video contains my opinions. You have been warned. So, welcome back to another episode of DSS Spotlight. Today the episode we'll be reviewing is Duck in the Water. Now here's the drawing I drew. Here's Duck, and here's James. And I'll give you a bit of a better look at it. That's what it looks like. So let's get on with the plot. The plot of Duck in the Water is that it had been raining heavily and Duck gets stuck on a flooded track on his branch line. Harold goes and tells her Helping Hat, who tells James to rescue him. James doesn't want to, and thinks the sooner he gets done rescuing Duck, the sooner he gets back to doing something more suitable. So he doesn't wait for Rocky's crane arm. He gets Rocky to rescue Duck, and then he doesn't wait for Rocky's crane arm to be secured. And then Rocky's swinging and swinging and swinging, and then he knocks over a signal, and he goes, "What was that?" And Jay goes, "What was what? I knocked something over. I'm sure it couldn't be anything important." And then Percy and Oliver crash into the back of them because there's no signal to tell them to stop or slow down. And then James learns his lesson and apologizes and pulls Duck's trucks while Duck's firebox gets cleaned out. I think this is a great episode. One thing I love is the opening scene where Duck and James have some pretty nice banter where they feel in character, like they both do. Like, James says, "It's a shame you're stuck pulling goods trains, Duck. But I suppose someone has to pull cars." "Ew! Well, I thought you sometimes pulled trucks too." "That may be, but splendid-looking engines such as myself should always pull passenger cars." Yeah, I love that. And then, as well, I love the way James was written. It feels very in character for him. Because James has always hated doing jobs like shunting and stuff and always loved pulling passengers, dating back to some of his earliest stories like Trouble in the Shed and Dirty Objects. And another thing I love, now this is sort of a whole other can of worms, which we're about to get into. Don't worry, we'll get into that can of worms, but I love the scene where Oliver crashes into the back of Duck because Oliver crashes into the back of James because Duck and Oliver speak together in an episode for the first time in a long time. And now, when I was a kid, Oliver was my favorite character for most of my childhood. So to see him speak and be in an episode with Duck was just amazing. And that's why when I was a teenager, this was my favorite CGI episode. Now, I do think there are some, now that I'm older, I do think there are some better CGI episodes, but this is still a good one. I give it a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching.